Good afternoon. This is Rev Lorena, the Old Sage, coming to you from Hartsville, Indiana. I own Celestial Time. I'm a practicing licensed astrologer, and I'm here to give you the monthly rundown, the rundown for all the signs this month. This is an ongoing thing. I'm going to start this month. As you can see on my earlier video, I already talked a lot about where all the planets were this month, and now what I want to talk about is what to do with them for each sign, how each sign works, and how it's going to affect you. So I'll start again with Gemini, because Gemini is where we're at. Gemini is the sign that the sun is sitting in right now, and it's conjunct Mercury. Communications are strong with you Geminis, and they always are anyway, but right now Jupiter is opposing your sun, and therefore sometimes it's an over-talkative. You want to get your point across, and it's very, very difficult if you feel like you're not being heard. Mars is in the house of money for you, so this is a good time to make it, a good time to put a lot of energy to it. The mid-month is coming where, you will be heard, you will be seen, you will be viewed by your partners especially. It might be time for you to let your partners to do a little bit more than you do, okay? Time to step back a little bit. I know that's not easy for you. Venus is sextile Neptune and Pluto, and as I said before, and you're inspired. You want to get things done. You want to get to the bottom of things, and this is the month to do it. Just don't overspend, don't overdo. That's the biggest thing about this month for you is please, please, please try and take it a little bit easy. You got a whole lot going on. A lot of good things can come to you, but make sure you just don't, overdo. You're going to be really good at that, or really wanting to do that this month, especially when it comes to your relationships, how other people see you, etc. So that's all good. And just make sure that you don't, like I said, overdo it. Okay. The next sign is Cancer, and the sign of Cancer is you got the sun lighting up your 12th house, and your 12th house is hidden things. Things that you're not really sure of. Things are going to be coming to light. Things that you have wanted to bring out. And maybe some of the things you haven't wanted to bring out, but they're coming anyway, so you might as well get used to that idea. There's a lot of energy for you to work smarter, not harder this month. The full moon is in the 15th, and it's all around work. Find ways to de-stress. You've got Mars in your sign, and so there's so much almost pent-up energy, and you can get kind of crabby, because you're the sign of the crab anyway. When Mars on your sun, you're going to feel crabby if things don't go exactly the way you want them to. Get out there and socialize. That'd be great. Take the high road whenever it's possible. Just relax, sit down in the lawn chair next to the lake, and just chill a little bit. That'd be really good for you. Leo, friends and organizations are demanding this month. You can work around all the red tape, and it's going to be up to you to do it. Kids and fun are where you want to be. You might have to make that reservation, and might have to get to that campground or something and finagle a way to get in there. Even when, they say they're full, you might find a way to get in there, because it's all about family time for you. Kids. Full moon on the 15th is vacation time. Social events are strong. Maybe it's a backyard barbecue. Your talents and abilities are noticed. And there's nothing but being noticed when you're Leo. But this time, you will be noticed for just how good you are and how much you can get done. Work has been demanding lately. Things seem to be changing there. Just go with the flow. You can feel the sense that there are things changing around your work and service and how you do work. But when one door closes, another one opens. Don't forget that. But I just feel like the flow of change in your work, you're going to bring you to a higher place. Virgo, you're getting noticed this month by people in high places, whether you like it or not, and it is your time to shine. You work very hard, and you make sure that everything is done right and perfect, and sometimes you overdo it and take on things that aren't exactly your responsibilities. Try to spend more time with your home and family this month. They're a very fortunate place for you, and you like the home and the family and family projects and things like that will work very well for you. Home projects, if you're trying to get anything done around the home around the middle of the month, is a great time. Paint the garage and whatever you need to do there. Remember, though, you can't please everybody. Friends and neighbors can be trying. Everybody wants a little bit of you, so you don't have enough to go around, and you do actually love to try and help people. Parental responsibilities, whether you're the parent or you're the child, they've been on your mind for a while. It's, you can only do just so much, but it is a good time to invest in education. Maybe education for the kids, the grandkids, whatever, or maybe do something in that line, or get a class of yourself going on. You love to learn. You're Mercury ruled. Libra, you are thinking of distant places and wishing that you were there. Might be that time to book that vacation. If you can. Siblings and neighbors get your attention. Backyard barbecues are great. Mid-month, you could find yourself traveling to friends or to family or something like that. And that's very beneficial. Work has been trying, and you need a break anyway. Things have been slowly changing around home and family, and you've been slowly fixing things up and doing the things you wanted to do. You likely won't get too far from home for too long, because the responsibility at home or a home job or home business is taking up a lot of your time. But you do need to take off some and recharge. Okay, Scorpio, things are relating to your finance or business. Okay, they're getting your attention, and you shine in that area generally. You tend to brood a little bit about it and kind of think about it and think about what you want to do and where you're going to make your money, and then boom, you act. You could easily bite off more than you can chew this month, though. Let others take the lead where possible, and that's going to be a challenge for you because you like to do things yourself. Your talents will be viewed favorably by the people at work. Your ability to create value for yourself is strong. You can use your creative imagination or your intuition. You have a very strong intuition, and you just know when to act and when not, what needs to be done and what doesn't. Mid-month, it's a time to expand your ideas. You're being heard, so speak wisely. You need to get out of the house and do some traveling, but travel plans can be frustrating. Getting your thoughts on paper would be great, or making sure that you've got a list and all the things that you want to do and get done, and then give it to somebody else. Don't just expect them to know what you want. They can't read your mind, and even if they could, they don't want to. Okay. This is a good time for education as well, or getting out the books and hitting the books yourself, or else just even exploring your interest in things like of nature, anything that you're interested in. Bury yourself in that a little bit and learn and research. Love to research. Sagittarius, you're feeling expansive. Make sure it isn't your waistline. Jupiter is in your sun, on your sun sign for the whole year. And a lot of times when Jupiter sits on your sun, even though Jupiter just brings you all kind of luck and benefits, it's like Uncle God being on the light of your life. You also can overdo and overeat. So be careful. Okay. It's also a great time to diet because you're thinking about and you're working with your health and your waist. So it's a great time to launch that new diet and actually make it work. Okay. Other people's needs are taking your time and your energy, but isn't that the way you like it? Okay, you like things to be going on all the time. You should have things your way and have things all lined up by mid-month. Be careful with your investments, especially related to your home. Make sure that your long-term, things that you invest in long-term have the value that you're looking for. Double check, okay? Make sure you're not getting sub-quality. Get the right faucets if you're going to change them, stuff like that. You might be in time for you to invest in real estate if you don't have real estate, or even if you do, you're looking and thinking about real estate, homes, and large investments and things like that. Don't be afraid to say what you want, but Sagittarius very seldom is anyway. They always pretty much go, this is what I want, and this is the way I want it. I want a little bit different, and that's just great. And this month you shall have it. Capricorn, this is a time to light up your work life. I know, it's been like that for quite a while. I mean, it seems like work is changing and flowing for you. Saturn's in your own sign, so you find yourself with more responsibility. Take the extra time to de-stress that you need to. This is a great month for you to kind of unwind. You've been working too hard. You may be peopling too much. That's what I call it. You're over-peopling, and you need to take a break from it. Mid-month will bring things to light that's been simmering in the background, especially where work is concerned. So if something's been building up, or if you've got a kind of a sense that things are going to be changing, mid-month, whammo, that's when they'll change. You're inspired at this time. It's a great time for vacation, especially in nature. Whether you take a vacation or not is irrelevant. De-stress, unwind, find ways whenever possible just to unpeople. Aquarius, children and fun are on your agenda. You're expanding your social connections this month, and nobody's better at that than Aquarius. When you like to have people around, you like to have people around, and you can be the friend to everyone, and then every now and then you just have to, boop, okay, back up. Okay, mid-month should be fun, travel time, maybe traveling to family. Okay, work life is picking up, and you've been busy, almost too busy to do any traveling, but soon, or else traveling for business is what you've been doing. Put some energy into work, but more into your home. And some of the energy that you have been putting into work will benefit your home. You've been feeling a change in your business life, and there are things going on behind the scenes that'll make that so. You can beautify your home, make your home a place that you want to work at. You may be working a little bit more from home. Pisces energy, Pisces the fish. This month is fun, family and children as well. Those are beneficial places for you. Full moon really brings your ideas to the attention of others. You're inspired, and they might think you're a little bit weird, but they also really listen to what you have to say, because you can come to the heart of things when other people are still floundering. Kids can get a bit difficult for you if they aren't yours, but patience is the key there. Your own children, you should find imaginative ways to learn with them, to teach them. It's fun with kids. Relationships with groups and organization will take some of your energy. Maybe it's the why, maybe it's volunteering for some social group or something like that. You're good at that. You like to do that anyway. That's actually fun for you. Aries, friends and neighbors are very important this month. The challenge is to get out of your funk. Okay, you've kind of been in a funk a little bit lately. Education and getting it or giving it is beneficial, especially by mid-month. You should know what's going on with education. You also should be taken off on an adventure. Okay? Your home is in flux, and there can be aggressive energy to deal with. Your career is solidifying, though, and it's changing some. By the time the month is over, I believe you'll have a better idea what you are planning to do, and you're slowly finding your purpose as the leader that we know that you are. Taurus, Venus is in your own sign, so your value and self-worth are lighting up. Your talents and abilities are showing. Things are coming your way. Kind of all you have to do is say thank you. Okay, things are happening for you. It's a very good time. Benefits are coming through investing wisely. And of course, Taurus, you don't let go of your money without checking it out first. Mid-month is a time to go for what it is that you want. Make that bigger investment, or else if you're not investing, it's time to sell. If there's anything that you're wanting to sell mid-month, bam, I'm sure it'll happen. large purchases and long-term value are what it's all about for you. Neighbors and siblings, they all have their opinion of what you should and should not do. Maybe you'll agree with them, maybe you won't. But you have to keep your own counsel. Education for yourself or others is on your mind. Go for it. You can educate others, and they will listen. You can get education, and you will hear. So enjoy this time, the education to bring higher value to yourself. Bring your financial portfolio looking a little bit better than it has. That's what time it is for you. So enjoy. Okay, so that's a rundown of each one of the signs for the month of June. Actually, Gemini came in the 22nd of May, and it will go out the 22nd of June. But the month of June is generally where all of this is dealing. I will be talking to you again in July about the Cancerian energies and what's going on there. They will be different because the universe tends to move forward, and it's moving forward in a very positive, very fast, beneficial way right now. As I said in my last video, Saturn and Pluto are in trine with Venus and trine with Neptune, and they are changing the way we see the world, the way we do business in the world. We're going to be more spiritual and more imaginative before this is all said and done. So there is definitely change brewing in our world and in our universe. Get ready for it. Open your mind, open your consciousness. It's going to be, the rest of this year is really going to be inspiring. So until then, I say thank you so very much for allowing me to be here for you a little bit. If you like what I have to say, hit the share, hit the like button down there, and then subscribe if you'd like to. If you'd like your own chart, I am available. You can go to my webpage, celestialtime.com. That's THYME.com. Or you can get me on Facebook or here on YouTube. And I will be glad to do a chart for you and work it out with you as to where your purpose and your talents and your abilities lie. And then you can follow along. Each month it's a little bit different. If you have your own chart, you know your sun, moon, and rising sign. That's all three of your lights. And they're all more pertinent. Like I have a Scorpio rising, so even though I'm not a Scorpio, some of the things that I say about Scorpio will benefit me or they pertain to me, and the same with everyone. So until then, I want you to have a great and wonderful summer, have a great and wonderful June, times for fun, travel, weddings, children. June is the time for lovers. So thank you so very much. Take care now. Bye-bye.